What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another solo Leveling Arise video. Alright guys, we are about 8 hours away from the live stream. I will be asleep by the time the maintenance comes out because I'm a parent, I got responsibilities, and my damn kids wake up at 5 a.m. So I gotta get some rest in order to live stream for 7 to 8 hours for you guys tomorrow morning. So 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be on. Be there or be missing out. I can't say square. I don't think that's 2024 lingo I can say anymore. So anyways, a couple things to shout out. Obviously, ALPHALEAKER, there's a lot going on. So as predicted, as they mentioned, they've kept true to their word. If you have been saving for Cha, she is going to be added into the selection banner. So for those who have been waiting for her, you are now having the opportunity to compete for her love against 3 other units or weapons, whatever you decide to do. But the chance is there now to go for her. So that's a very important one, guys. Keep that in mind. I know a lot of you guys who started after the fact were waiting to get her. This is now your opportunity to get her permanently until she returns back on the limited banner again, where you have a better chance to obviously go 50-50 versus one other unit or weapon or whatever the case may be for her love. In this case, she is going to be there. So for those people who saved your custom tickets, now's the opportunity obviously to put Cha into the summon system and get yourself the probably still one of the top 2 units in the game. Easily, by far, right? So that's an important one. A couple other things to note here as well too. Yeah, she looking good, bro. She always looking so damn tick. I have to admit, I do like this costume. I hate that it's a bee though, but everything else looks pretty damn dope. Man, they are honestly on point with their costumes. I have to admit, these girls looking good. And somebody mentioned this earlier in one of my other videos, like, why the hell aren't there guys coming out? I mean, waifu sell, it's a gacha. I get where you're coming from though. I understand. Like, it'd be nice to get some husbandos in here as well too, and get some of the actual characters from the anime, manhwa, whatever the case may be, added in. So we have another waifu coming, by the way, who I believe, if you don't know, spoiler, so I'm gonna let you guys 3, 2, 1. It's Jino's cousin, who's also, I believe, an A-rank hunter and a model. She'll be dropping as well too, so just so you guys are aware. And then August rate-up character. This is pretty interesting, and probably 100-day celebration unit is going to be a Mamai Mirai swordsmanship using the power of spirits, using the power of Oni Koroho to perform mysterious swordsmanships. Will do anything to uphold her sense of justice. So for those people who thought we're going to be getting Thomas Andre for day 100, I keep trying to say he's too big of a character. I mean, national level hunter, probably the strongest national level hunter there is, at least from what I recall. And, you know, so toe-to-toe with Jinu for quite some time. And I don't think we're going to see him until minimum 6 months to 1 year anniversary. I just don't see, he doesn't make an appearance in the story till way later on anyways, right? So it's just, I mean, he makes an appearance, but you don't really get to see him in action till way later on. And I mean, we got so many other things to cover, and September's bringing Baron. So I mean, like, why would they bring in Thomas and Andre like right away before Baron? Baron is like way before him. So just keep that in mind, guys. So I wouldn't keep. Some of you guys are hardcore fans, and you want to go for that. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, this is what I was talking about. Yoo Soohyun here, a fully updated kit and game model. She's a fire type, by the way, which desperately is needed because they don't have very many fire units at all. I believe she is going to be an SR unit, if I recall. They may change that, who knows. There is an actual gameplay video out of her. I won't show that part, as I think that's going a little bit too far in terms of what I can and can't show, but just keep that in mind. They're easier to level up, they're easier to get for the most part, right? Because you get more SRs drops than you get SSR drops, although you are competing with a lot. And at the same time, I think having a better range character in the fire, like, I think fire so far has Emma and Choi and then Song, and they really desperately need another unit in there. So I think, like, we obviously know Emma is close range and mid range and long range. She covers all bases. Choi is obviously long range, we know that, and then Song is, I'd say, close to mid range. So having a completely full range unit as fire is not a bad thing. So again, shout out to ALPHALEAKER for figuring this one out, or showing it to us soon at least. I have not, like I said, I have not looked at the gameplay yet, and I probably won't until, or at least on my channel, until she's officially announced, and then I can show you guys something that comes out. So that way I'm not kind of crossing too many lines. I kind of already am anyways. So there you guys go. I just want to announce this real quick. So for those who are waiting for Cha, this is your opportunity to get her. Remember, Mei Lin will be coming out. You guys can see here as well too. July will be introducing Yoo Soohyun, and then that's what we just saw, by the way, and the Phoenix Soul. So usually what ends up happening is we have 1 week of the limited character, so Mei Lin. A week later, they do the weapon introduction. So think of Alicia and Scatty, for example. In this case, you're going to see Mei Lin and the Phoenix Soul, right? And then another shadow perhaps being introduced. We don't know. Filler banner is going to be a limited unit from the OG banner being put into limited, so you guys can summon for them without competing with everybody else. And then August, we have the 100-day celebration with Amamiya. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Sorry, excuse my language. And then we have the September, we have Hansei, Mei, and Kaisel Shadow. And this is obviously where we have the big release of the Demon Lord Baron, right? So one of the monarchs. Oh no, is he monarch or is he a ruler? I always forget which one he is. I feel like he's a monarch. He's a monarch? Yeah, I think he's a monarch. I could be wrong. So no Thomas coming up. Again, I'm surprised people thought Thomas was coming very soon. I don't know why you guys would think that. I know they did a survey, and I think this is where the misconception is, right? The survey itself was meant to show Netmarble, I think, how excited we are and who we're excited for. And I think that allowed them to, first off, understand where everyone's head's at, and number two, probably plan for that hype character to be part of a big event. You have to remember, for gacha games, the biggest events are anniversaries, and then usually like 6-month anniversaries are a big part as well too. These 100-day events, they're not, I mean, they'll do an event, a character here and there, but it's not like a massive deal for them. What they usually like to garner is a lot of attention during those anniversaries. So if you think about 6 months, which I believe is in September, and then if you think about, or maybe it's how much is, no, hold on, 6 months is, check the calendar, where's the 6 month, half anniversary, November, sorry, September, jeez, November, I can't math clearly, and I do testing, it's crazy. Half anniversary update is going to be in November, so this is probably where we're going to see some form of inclusion or update of a massive character. I still don't think, guys, it's going to be Thomas. I don't. I think 1 year anniversary makes sense for Thomas. You have to remember, this is Jeju Island arc is in December, so we're probably going to see another S rank hunter from Japan. I would say it's the Japanese arc most likely here, and then we're going to see the Jeju Island update afterwards, which makes sense, right? If you think about it, because this is the Japanese S rank hunters were a pretty big deal in the manhwa until they weren't anymore, right? Because of this little arc. But I think that's what we're going to see here. I think we're going to see a lot of those SR and S rank hunters. So SSR and SR hunters here. So we're probably going to see the Japanese squad in this section. At least that's my thoughts behind it. So Thomas Andre, I know a lot of you guys are saving. I would reconsider it just to enjoy the game more. Unless, you know what, you're one of those hoarders and you're like, yo, I'm doing this because I want to, and not because I'm not enjoying the game. So just a heads up on that. So there you guys go. Just wanted to make sure you guys understood what's coming out. Thank you, Alpha Leaker, as usual. This is Payne. Thank you, guys. And I'll see you guys at 7 a.m. for a massive 7 to 8 hour live stream. See you guys there. Take care.